spring concert. Yeah, thank you, Chris Johnson. Thank you. Tonight is our culminating, the last full concert that we're going to give for this school year. And then we still have some events, and we'll talk about those a bit later in the program, but this is the last big concert. Now, there's a couple of special things about this concert versus other concerts we give. The first one is this is the only time on the entire school year that we really have all the ensembles on one night. Some of you are like, why? But this time of year is really, really busy, and so we already have all these different concerts happening at different times, that this is the one night that we want all the bands to hear each other, our ensembles to hear each other, and we figure one night we can kind of do a long concert, and so tonight is our long concert. Now we will try to keep this as brief as possible by minimizing transitions, minimizing talking, and things like that, but you'll see all 5 ensembles that meet during the school day on this concert. Now there is one ensemble that is not technically on this concert because they're going to play on Friday night at 7:30, and so that is our jazz ensemble. So if you are free Friday night and you would like to see listen to some jazz, come out 7:30 at the high school cafeteria, and there'll be coffee and desserts and some other things, snack kind of foods, so you can have a seat, drink some coffee, listen to some jazz. It'll be a good night. It'll be fun. So that's Friday night. It starts at 7:30. Next. The concert tonight is also unique because this is our shortest concert cycle. Because of the marching band in the fall, we take all of the fall semester to prepare concerts, and then we come around and we turn around and we have 10 weeks to prepare for a concert festival, and then we turn around and we have 6 weeks to prepare, a little less than 6 weeks to prepare for this concert. And not only is it the shortest concert cycle, we really work the kids very, very hard in the months of January, February, and March, and so when we come back from spring break, we don't really want to do that same pace again. It's just a little much to do for 6 consecutive months, and so what we do is we try to switch it up a little bit, and we don't take off necessarily, but we try to scale it back a little bit. We don't do a lot of after-school rehearsals, we don't do a lot of sectional work, it's just a lot of full band playing. And then this year, it's a lot of pops playing. We're going to do a lot of popular music with the concert bands and some PowerPoints and things like that. So it'll be fun tonight. But you'll notice that the music isn't quite as difficult as the stuff that was played in the last concert, and it's not quite as polished as the stuff that was played in the last concert, and that's okay. That's kind of by design, really. We work the kids so hard preparing for Concert Festival that we wanted to kind of take a deep breath after spring break and take our time preparing for this concert. So without further ado, I'll introduce Mr. Murata. Thank you for coming tonight, and I hope you stick around through the entire concert because the wind ensemble at the very, very end plays exceptionally well, and we wouldn't want you to miss that. So thanks for being here tonight, and this is one of our percussion ensembles.
Okay, as Mr. Little said, I'm Mr. Murata. I'm the Director of Percussion Studies here at Campbell County High School. We have 46 high school percussionists enrolled here in 2 different classes. They're in the 6th and 7th period during the day. So you're going to hear both of them. You're going to hear a little bit of everything, some calypso music, some industrial style music, and some just straight ahead funk and some Asian inspired music. So this is called Seaside Stroll, and it's a fun little calypso percussion ensemble piece. as Mr. Little said, we're going to try to keep transitions really fast, so the kids are going to work really fast to get everything set up for the next piece. The next piece is very different. I would call this industrial in nature. It's called rapid transit. We actually have a student that's going to be banging on a trash can up here, and we're going to, make music with it. So you're going to hear a whole lot of like metal sounds. Jared's going to play like a big metal pipe and all kinds of crazy stuff. So as soon as we're ready, this will be rapid transit. The next one is called Sketches of the Orient. The composer of this song is actually local, or sort of local. He's a professor of percussion at Morehead State University. His name is Brian Mason, and he composed this piece. Really neat, kind of taiko drumming inspired. Lots of cool drumming effects in the back, and just a lot of cool sound effects as well. This is Sketches of the Orient. got one more for you. This one is called Sushi Funk. Just a pretty cool, straight ahead funk type piece. I want to make sure that I thank Brett Crow. Brett kind of stepped in for us, and he's going to cover the bass guitar part. He learned that in like a day, and then showed up at rehearsal and knocked it out, so I want to make sure I thank him. There's a couple soloists that this tune features. The first one is Raven McNeese on marimba. Then there's another soloist, and that's Aaron Carroll on vibraphone. And Aaron won Raven. And then Christian Roby is going to play a solo on congas for us. And Jared's going to play the lira. So, well, I do want to make sure that I thank personally the Campbell County administration, all the staff here for being supportive of these kids. Parents, thank you to you for being supportive of your kids and coming out tonight. I do want to thank Mr. Little and Mr. Deach for all their help and support this evening. And I want to thank the kids because they've worked really hard as well. This is Sushi Funk.
So the group you see before you, as you've heard a few times this year, this is our concert band. This group is made up of anyone, 9 through 12, no audition required. Sign up, take the class, show up, have an instrument, and we go. And so this group improves immensely throughout the year, like freakishly improves throughout the year. And so we're very, very lucky to be able to have this ensemble. So for a long time, as you know, we only had 2 concert bands. Last year we moved to 3, and it's really done wonders for our program, for our musicianship, for the members of this ensemble and other ensembles. It's been really, really good for our program. Tonight it's mainly pop music from the concert bands, because they just finished up their concert festival program. So this group is going to play a medley of Pirates of the Caribbean, and then they're going to play a medley from music from How to Train Your Dragon. Throughout the night, on the pop music things, you're going to see a PowerPoint presentation throughout each piece with pictures and screen caps from different things, and that was put together by 2 students, both of which are in the symphonic band, and that is Miss Gabby Witt and Mr. Michael Life. And they did, yeah. Emergency fluid repair. All right, so without further ado, the first piece is Pirates of the Caribbean. An assistant. I don't know what you would call it, technician, engineer, a video engineer, Mr. Stephen. So, without further ado, we're playing 3 pieces for you. We won't talk between them. The first one is a Star Wars Raiders of the Lost Ark medley. And then we will have Pop Culture, the second tune. You'll see groups of people stand up. Pop Culture is going to feature each section of the band at some point, and they'll stand while their section is being featured. So feel free to applaud them. I know that's a little uncouth in a contraband setting, but feel free to applaud them as they finish their solos. And then the last piece is music from the movie Brave. All right, thank you very much. Okay, we have one piece left, the symphonic band, and then we'll transition one ensemble on. Before we do that, we do want to thank some people, as always. And I know I say it at every concert, music education is very well supported in Campbell County schools. And all of the arts are supported in Campbell County schools, and that's a beautiful thing. And when I say that, I mean it from every level, from the very, very top with Mr. Miller and the school board, to the building principals with Ms. Boots at the high school and Mr. Smith at the middle school, to band parents and the Band of Pride Association and what they do for us and how they support these groups and these students, down to the other teachers in other content areas and moving, like just this year, and this is the first time we've had a concert, but we went to state assessment, and all three of our ensembles got distinguished ratings for the first time in school history. Now, that was only possible because the math department, I know we're talking about math department here, it's a little odd, but they moved their AP mock exam off that day to ensure that every single one of our students could attend that performance. And that's a level of support that we receive in the building on a daily basis. And it's not that way everywhere that you teach. And it's a shame that it isn't, but we're lucky that it is here. And so that is a wonderful thing. This last piece is highlights the movie Brave. Thank you. Thanks for sticking around. All right, you're gonna be glad you did. This is our wind ensemble. This is one of the 2 audition bands. You guys know all this is the last concert of the year. This is the wind ensemble. They're really good. So they worked really, really hard this year. They played some just incredible music, literature that I'm just blown away by all the time. This concert, we wanted to do something pop, okay, to go along with the other 2 bands, but I didn't want to program 3 pop tunes with them. So what I did is I picked a pop tune for them, and then I let the seniors choose one piece that they had played throughout their time here, and they voted. And they chose to play Hounds of Spring again. Now, what's really cool about that as an educator is that we have played a lot of music over the years, and some of it has been like really solid literature, deep, really well written by really famous people, and some of it has been like marching bands sitting down. And so, what's fun about it is like I just assumed that they would pick up like a really kind of newer piece that was kind of like marching band kind of sound, because that's what, you know, the kids gravitate towards. And so I was just expecting to do that. And instead, they chose Hounds of Spring by Alfred Reed, one of the most well-known, influential wind band pieces ever written, and that is awesome. That's something that speaks a lot to the maturity of the ensemble and the students in it. Before we play our 3 pieces, I do want to introduce a small ensemble that they can play tonight. And this year, solo ensemble, since we went out of district for concert festival, solo ensemble fell the 4 days before concert festival. And so what I told the students, which the way the schedule fell, it really wasn't going to be possible for them to work on solo ensemble stuff during the school day because it was so close to concert festival. So what I suggest is that if they were in lessons and they want to take a solo, that's great, but outside of that, don't go to solo ensemble this year. It just didn't work with our schedule. But we had a couple students that went ahead and worked up pieces outside of the band. I have never heard this trio before. They worked on it completely on their own. It's a surprise to everyone. It is called Song for Japan. Yep. And we have a trio of Jake Carroll, Matt Bell, and Trevor Carter. So that's what we got. First piece up is Rock by Single Hazo, and then music from the movie Frozen. you. This is the piece that they chose to play called The Hounds of Spring by Alfred Reed. This is an extremely difficult piece, and it's a really difficult piece in this setting because we haven't rehearsed it a ton, and we didn't put it with percussion until today because of the schedules and whatnot. So this is really, really hard for us to do in this setting. So they're gonna throw down here in a second. So thank you very much for coming. Again, we have parade rehearsal on Thursday. We have the Memorial Day parades on Sunday and Monday, and then after that we fire up grad band, and graduation is Friday, June 6th. Okay, thank you very much for coming. It's been a wonderful year. Not to make this a big emotional moment, but for a lot of the seniors, this is the last time that they'll play in a group setting like this ever. I mean, ever. They're going on to other things and moving on in their lives. And so this is a special thing. Band is a special thing, and music in our schools is extremely special. And I think if you ask the seniors in a few months when they've gone and they've had some space, the skills that they learn in our program are extremely valuable, and they're going to use them throughout their entire lives. And that's why music matters so much. It's not that we expect 200 music majors to come out of our program every 4 years. That's not it. It's that the 99% of kids that don't major in music that come out of our program, what do they take away from it? And year after year after year, as seniors come back, and especially at this concert, because I know there's a lot of college kids that are home and that are here right now, and if you ask them what are some of the things that they took from this, time management, stress management, group cooperation, abstract thinking, non-linguistic representation of things, and just being able to apply abstract thought to concrete things. I mean, those are skills that are invaluable in the real world, and that's what we teach. It's not only about the Hounds of Spring, it's about what the Hounds of Spring implies and what that matters. And so as these seniors and this class moves on to other things, we hope that they'll come back and they'll support the arts in the schools and they'll support arts in the community. And one day maybe they'll have kids in this program. And those are the things that matter. And we're grateful to have such a supportive community and such a great group of seniors. So one last piece for you, that's the Hounds of Spring.